What's up, Slime Squad? Today I'm going to be testing more one ingredient and no glue slime recipes. You're not going to want to miss this, and I got a special surprise at the end. Alright, I got that open. So now we're going to be testing out some Daiso clay slime. I'm going to add some of this Johnson's Head to Toe wash to my Daiso. Now I have tried this with Model Magic and it was amazing. I say amazing way too much. It was magical. So I'm going to try it with this. And right now it is not coming together. It's just crumbly like Daiso always is. It's light and fluffy. But it's just not coming together like in the past with Model Magic. Yeah, so I don't really know if this is going to work or not. It's super soft though. It has a little more stretch, so I think the body wash did do something because it is stretching more than Daiso actually does. But still, it leaves a residue on my hands and on my table, as you can well see. Next up, I'm going to be trying out some Airheads. I'm going to see, can I make them slime? Will it slime? So I'm unpackaging my Airheads, and guys, I love Airheads. If you've never tried them, go out and get you some because they're amazing. Again, amazing. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna pop these into the microwave for about 1 minute, and it's super hot, guys. So if you try this, yeah, it's gonna be hot, so don't burn yourself. So I added in some powdered sugar, and I'm just going to slowly stir it in. This slime recipe was suggested by Vivian Thayer, our YouTube follower, and she wanted us to use Laffy Taffy, but we could not find it, so we figured Airheads. That's close enough. Thanks, Vivian, for the cool idea. Once the powdered sugar and the Airheads are incorporated together, I'm just kneading it between my hands, trying to get all the white off of it from the powdered sugar and getting it to stretch. Look at this stretch, guys. This is a cool slime, and it tastes great too. Now we're going to have a gelatin slime. We're going to test this. Does this really work? Because I tried it in the past and it did not. But I'm going to retry it, the recipe that I saw on YouTube, and see if this really does go. So I did a packet of gelatin, some cornstarch, a little bit of water, and I'm just going to mix this all together. And by the way, I added a little bit of food coloring just because I want to be able to see the color more clearly. This is coming together really well, and I'm actually loving this color. It's a really bold orange, but it's a little soupy, so I decided to add a little more cornstarch to try and thicken it up. This is reminding me a lot of like an edible oobleite because you have the cornstarch, you have the liquid, and okay, now it's coming together. Okay, we got slime, guys. I was getting a little upset there thinking, hey, this is not gonna work, but here we go. It's got a good little stretch to it, and nice little, I don't know, I can fold it together. It's still a little sticky, so could have added a little more cornstarch, but I'm afraid it might have just would have broken up into bits, but this has a nice little stretch. I don't think I would eat this one though because there is a lot of cornstarch and it would just taste like orange cornstarch. Not very tasty. However, it smells really delicious. Next up, we're gonna do shaving cream slime. You're like, what? Did I just blow your mind? We're gonna use shaving cream to make slime. Okay, and it's just gonna be a 2-ingredient slime, FYI. So, guys, look at this. It looks like a little turtle with his little turtle shell. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Anyway, so I'm going to whip this up and turn my shaving cream pink because I want a color. And to that, I'm going to add in some cornstarch. And that's it, guys. That's it. This slime is awesome. So I added in my cornstarch. I'm just going to mix that up as well. And after doing this, I kept on adding cornstarch because I was like, well, it's too sticky. But really, I added some back because I had made it too dry. But this is not the dry. This is how it should be. Guys, this reminds me of Daiso clay. It's airy like Daiso. It breaks like Daiso. It molds like Daiso. I really think this is how they make Daiso clay. I mean, what if they do? I might try adding it to slime sometime because, I mean, that would be crazy, right? Crazy. So I wanted to have a little fun with my Daiso wannabe slime clay. Yeah. So I added some more shaving cream, and I wanted to do little sprinkles because I thought it was adorable. So in testing these ingredients together, I found that this did not make slime, but it did make a cool clay that could be very close to Daiso. Let's make slime out of silly putty, guys. What? Slime out of silly putty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This recipe was suggested to us by our Instagram follower, Rachel Rube. Thanks, Rachel. So first I'm taking out my putty, and I'm just going to start stretching it out and try and get it softer so that I can actually turn it into slime. It's pretty thick right now, so I decided to add some hand wash or soap. Rachel actually suggested we added in some Play-Doh, but I didn't have any brand new Play-Doh, and I didn't really want to bring in the all mixed up colors because that would not be very satisfying. So I might try that on some other video. But for this one, I know everyone has hand soap, or I hope you do. So I thought that would be the best thing to add this time. And it got so soft, guys. This really reminds me of kind of like that blue tack we've used before. It's very soft, and it got super stretchy. I mean, it's not hard at all. It actually looks like I'm playing with chewing gum. Poke, 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 poke. Up next is the slime that has been most requested by everybody, Skittles slime. So, guys, it's the time for Skittles slime. Oh my gosh, I just want to eat all of them. All right, I'm going to put my Skittles into my microwave for 1 minute, and they're not completely done, but I just wanted to show you the beautiful colors, and they're coming together, or actually they're not, they're melting. And the shells are like popping off, guys. This is it's kind of funny. Okay, so I'm going to stick them back on the microwave for another minute until they're fully melted. And here they are. It's very hot, guys. Be careful. So I'm stirring these up and trying to dissolve them more or melt them down more. And the shells really didn't melt. They're still in there. But I'm sure once we add some powdered sugar, it'll be fine. So here's our powdered sugar. And I'm going to add a little bit at a time so I don't make my slime too thick. So I mixed up my slime and my powdered sugar, and it's come together nicely. I wish I could touch it because I just want to mix it up with my hand, but it's super hot. So I mixed up a little bit more, and it finally comes together. I got a rock, y'all. This is like a lava rock. This rock is actually hard. I'm not even calling it slime because it is rock hard, and it's still really hot. It never cooled down. And the weirdest thing is, guys, when I put this in the water and actually ate a little bit, it turned to like a hard candy, like the candy shell. It wasn't sticky or gooey at all. Slime fail. This next slime is gonna make you so hungry. Instant pudding slime. I mean, just the sound of the word pudding makes me like, oh yes, I want some. So I'm going to add in my pack of pudding, and to that I will add in some water. Look how pretty that is. I mean, can't you already smell the puddings? Oh, yes. Add a little more food coloring just so we get a punch of color. And you're going to mix it in. And at first this is kind of grossing me out because it's chunky and I don't like the chunks. I mean, it just doesn't give me a good vibe. To the chunky mixture, I'm going to add in some cornstarch. I saw this recipe on another YouTube channel, and I just wanted to try it out because it looked really good on theirs, and I'd like to test out other slimes from other channels. So at first this was not coming together. I added a little more cornstarch. I'm hoping to save this slime because that would be really cool to have a pudding slime. Like, what? So I'm trying to save it, and I mix it together between my hands, trying to get it to come together because there's enough moisture. It should stick. And finally, I started getting it to clump together and stretch a little bit with a lot more kneading. I finally got this result, guys. It works. Pudding slime is a success. It's squishy like slime. It actually kind of feels like a buttery Play-Doh slime, if that makes any sense. It's real soft and supple. And I decided to dress this one up. Since it is edible, I'm using edible sprinkles to make it pretty. Just like butter slime, it presses down nicely and easily, and it folds super nice. I mean, this is a cool no glue edible slime that actually folds really nice, just like a butter slime. And I can swirl it, guys. I can swirl an edible no glue slime. That is amazing. Yeah, I said amazing again. Amazing. This next thing I wanted to show you is not even a slime. That's why I call it a thing. But it's not a slime, but I really wanted to show you and I wanted to do it. And I didn't have a video for it. So this is a shaving cream and water. And you just get to see, oh, look at that. You get to see the food coloring just go into like a food coloring cloud. I just thought it was super cool. This is such a cool experiment, and you can actually do it with cold water or hot water and like compare the differences. Me and my girls love to do little science projects like this, so I wanted to bring this to you and share it with you because if you have shaving cream and you have water, which I think everyone does, hopefully, you can do this with a couple colors, one color, whatever, and just enjoy the satisfaction of watching this little cloud, I don't know, watercolors fall. It's really cool. I like it. I thought it was cool too. I didn't even realize it when we were filming, but how the red spun around the glass when I spun the container. All right, up next is Taffy Slime. This is a 1-ingredient slime. We actually picked up these Taffies from our vacation in St. Augustine, Florida a few months ago. And yeah, these are from a few months ago. I was saving them for just this slime video. And I just took them and unwrapped them and put them together. I mean, that's how easy this slime is. Taffy is just like slime. It can be sticky, it can be gooey, and it's definitely stretchy. Hey guys, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and hit that bell so you always get notifications when we have a new video out. And also follow us on Instagram at WillItSlime.